here are the things you need to know when you are a handsome person or you're jacked. Number one rule, and it goes like this: you can't talk about attractive people struggle only with really attractive people, because average or ugly people think you are a show off or you're looking for attention. So basically, you can't talk about your experiences with women with ugly people. You can't tell them about your experiences with them. You can't share, like, okay, for example, you meet a girl, right? And boom, 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 whatever. And you're so excited, right? Maybe you have this friend. Maybe he's not as good looking as you are, or he's not just familiar with how women treat handsome people. He might think you are just a bloody show off, or you're just looking for some attention, or you're lying, right? Because why? He doesn't have those experiences. Those are not his experiences with women. He has a totally different experience with women. Like, for example, celebrities have it, like superstars, like someone like Chris Brown, Davido, just name Diddy. Diddy has, come on, man. All these dudes, man, they have different experiences. Like, the experience with women is just totally different from our experience. Most of them are handsome, but like the fame, the fortune, everything that goes around just being who Chris Brown is, his experience with women is just totally different with my experience, with anyone that's not a superstar, right? He shares his experiences with the superstars. He doesn't come and share his experience average person, because like they won't get it. Like they'll think he's like, I mean, some people you would get it because obviously he's Chris Brown, but they wouldn't really get it. Like you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You can't share. And the reason why this is so important is that when you start sharing your experiences with them, like your success with them, right? They become jealous of you because like they are not even getting any play, no game, nothing. You're just enjoying everything. It's gonna fuck up their ego. Once that happens, they become jealous of you. So you don't want to be sharing your experiences, like, nah, because they wouldn't get it. There's one time I had this experience with this girl, right? I was driving and I saw a girl, right? And we kind of locked eye. She looked at me, I looked at her, and I was driving past her, right? And what had happened was that I drove past her, and I was like, man, I just had a moment with that girl. I think I should turn around and go speak to her, right? And that's what I did. I turned around, and this girl, bear in mind, was with her sister, and they waited for me. Like they saw that the car was turning around, and they waited for me. And I went to speak to her. I went to speak to the girl, got her contact, calm, right? Then I went home, excited, right? Then I called one of my boy. He's not as good looking as I am, right? And I'm not even, I don't, who cares if, you know what I'm saying, boys are, you know what I'm saying, we're cool, we don't even look at all this stuff. But now I'm making all these videos, it's quite important to, when I think about it, like, it's something I just jot down, right? I'm like, okay, I called him up. I was excited. I wanted to share this experience I just had, man. Like, I saw this girl, you know what I'm saying? She's beautiful. I think, we have a vibe. And he was like, how come she waited for you? Like, that's not even possible. Are you sure that girl, when I shared the story, like the story with him, he was like, oh, that's not even possible. There's no way that girl waited for you. Like, are you sure she's like a real decent girl? Like, she, you know what I'm saying? Just like saying some dumb shit. Is she a hooker? Is she a prostitute? How come she waited for you? Like, nigga, this has been my experience with women, like, from time. This is how, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not even new to me. Like, this is not small thing. This is nothing. You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't believe it, and he thought I was. He kind of put the thing down. Like, nah, that can never happen. Like, what? I come on. Are you sure that girl is? She's probably a prostitute. She's out for your money. I was like, nigga, like, you see, because he doesn't. But if I was telling like a real, if I was telling a handsome person that experience, or someone that's had m- those experiences multiple times, even experiences that are way more exciting than that, he would even like word, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but this other dude had a different, you know, reaction to the story I told him. So if you're watching this, never share your experiences with women, your experiences with women to guys that are not as good looking as you. Never. They will never get it. Number two, girls assume you're a player and you date a lot of women. I get this one. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Like, it's good, sometimes it puts her on her toes. Like, but sometimes they are kind of intimidated by that. Like, some girls don't want to be worrying about that. So wow, I usually, what happens in this case is that when you're speaking to them, they will be like, some women will be like how many, you know, sometimes this one weird question I got the other day. How many sexual partners have you had? Who asks that? Like, who they ask those kind of questions? Like, they just assume the fact that she likes you and she finds you attractive, she knows deep down that other women like you as well. They just, for a fact that she likes you, and she knows for a fact that other women like you as well. You also get this question like, how many, no, no, do you have a girlfriend? I, come on, man. If I had a girlfriend, would I be talking to you? You know what I'm saying? So you would also get that women would just, girls you're talking to would just assume you're talking to, which is a good thing, because at least they know for a fact that, okay, they know, even though you're not dating a lot of women, but it gives you an edge. No, no, it's not an edge. Just, it's good. It's good. Let them know. Let them know. So you can, it's good that they know that, or they assume that. So they act well. Number three, the women who will approach you are usually the ones you don't want, average or ugly. This is through true to some extent. Most of the girls that are going to be willing to approach you would be average looking women. Average looking women. No ugly woman will come talk to me. I wouldn't even give her the chance. So I don't even know that. I don't know. I don't know about that one. But average looking for sure. The majority of women are going to walk up to you like just because you're so handsome, right? The ones that are going to walk up to you are going to be average looking. I've had some pretty good looking women approach me, but not many, right? But many average looking. So yeah, that's one of, yeah, that's another one. A lot of, and if only again, the guys that are watching this, I know some dudes be like, oh, in the comment section be like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Fuck, that's right. You don't know. How would you know? Because you would in the comment section, the dude would be like, nah, that's a lie. Yeah, to you it's a lie, because you don't have this experience. But the guys that know what I'm talking about, if you're jacked, if you're good looking, if you're fit, if you have good presentation if your presentation is on point, you have swagger, you guys know this is absolutely true. Women who would approach you sometimes would be average looking women, and sometimes good, like proper good looking women as well. Number four, girls are not themselves with you and try to look perfect for you. You know, whenever, have you ever noticed this happens usually? I think this one usually happens when you guys are pretty much like that early stage, right? She wants to present herself, you know, like she wants to present herself like so perfect. Like she wants you to think that she's perfect. You know, she's always touching her hair, just trying to look perfect, or they're not really themselves around you. They're kind of like trying to act so that you like them. They present themselves so perfect that they want you to like them, because wow, like they got a chance with this good looking guy. They don't want to mess it up, this attractive guy. So I've seen this one happen, but just a few, like the early stages of dating the woman, the woman would want to present herself like this perfect angel. But truly, she's not as perfect as you think. You know what I'm saying? So with time you get to know her. So this one is true. So it's definitely true. And the last thing you need to know when you are a handsome person, jacked, is that other men are either extremely comfortable around you and want to be your friend, or straight up hate you and want to make you look insecure for no apparent reason but jealousy. This one this one is so true, and you need to be careful about this one, because like a lot of friends who would pretend they are friends are actually just fake friends. There's just straight up, they hate on you because they just hate on you for no reason. Just straight up jealousy. And for sure, a lot of some men would also want to be your friend genuinely. Like they just want you around them because they just think you're a correct person. Like you can be trusted. They just like you, and they like you genuinely, and they want to be your friend. And some would act as friends, but they are not. And I've had this experience before. One dude at the gym pretending to be my friend, but over time I just noticed every single time this guy always had a negative comment to say about me. Like he always had something negative to say about me, about my workouts, my training, the way I eat, just my lifestyle. He always has something to say, and he be throwing jabs at me. I'm always wondering, like, why is this dude always like, what's this? It took me a while to kind of, this dude never ever never says anything good. Like he's always trying to just say something that would make me feel some type of way. And I will feel some type of way because man, like I'm out here to clear my head, but don't come out here every time saying negative things to me. And I'm here thinking, okay, maybe I'm not doing this thing right. But I'm like, say something positive, man. So sometimes like there are people out there that just straight up don't like you. They just straight up hate you for no reason because they feel inadequate. They feel inadequate when you are around. They feel inadequate just seeing you because they feel like you have something they don't have. But other men will see that and admire that, but some men will just hate on it. So yeah, you got to keep that in mind so you know the type of friend you have around. If that friend, you have to know if that friend is actually a good person or just pretending to be a friend, but that person is not. So you got to be careful. These are things you definitely need to know. Some of it are interesting. I think most of it is interesting. Just this last part that's kind of, yeah, it's quite interesting as well because a lot of guys would invite you to places, you see things, and some will just straight up hate. And if they hate, let them hate. You know what I'm saying? From a distance, just push them away. So that's the video, man. And if you want me to do another, because I have 5 more things. If you want me to drop that video, drop a comment. Let me know. Like, subscribe. Peace, man.